Today is January 25th. Today is National Florida Day so shout out to all the Floridians watching this. And it's also Irish Coffee Day and Opposite Day. But don't you worry, we won't be doing the opposite of anything we normally do. But it will be a shorter episode. Welcome back to the Daily Rewind, a podcast where we rewind the time and take a look at what happened on this day in history. My name is Garrett. I'm your host. Let's get into it. And a little note before we start, if you are in the South and experiencing the Arctic blast, hope y'all are staying warm and staying safe, and you're not doing anything stupid. We begin in 1924 when the first Winter Olympics took place at Chamonix in the French Alps. Then we go to 1942 when Thailand declares war on the United States and the United Kingdom. When war broke out in Europe in September of 1939, Thailand declared its neutrality. Much to the distress of France and the UK, both European nations had colonies surrounding Thailand and hoped Thailand would support the Allied effort and prevent Japanese encroachment on their Pacific territory on the Pacific territory. But Thailand began moving in the opposite direction, creating a friendship with Japan and later declaring war on January 25th, 1942. And then on January 5th, 1971, Charles Manson and his cult followers were convicted of murder. If you want a deep dive on Charles Manson and the investigations that followed, go read Chaos, Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s. It is a long and somewhat of a boring read. I've read it. It's written by Tom O'Neill, and it's written about Tom O'Neill's investigation into the Manson murderers, so it doesn't really focus on the Manson murderers as much, but it also does have some conspiracy theories and other theories that he tried to investigate but were never really found to be true or untrue. And I can make a whole video series or just a whole video about the book in itself, because it is good and it's an enjoyable read if you like reading investigative work. But Tom O'Neill started the book actually as a magazine article for the anniversary of the Manson murders. But he fell into the rabbit hole and trying to uncover something new and exciting for the article that hasn't been published. And 20 or something odd years later, he publishes the book. Charles Manson is convicted along with his follower Susan Atkins, Leslie Van Hosten, and Patricia Krenwinkel of the brutal 1969 murderers of the actress Sharon Tate and 6 others. We go back to 1819, the University of Virginia, chartered by Commonwealth of Virginia, with Thomas Jefferson as one of its founders. Y'all have a great day. Y'all stay warm. Peace. Thank you for tuning in to the Daily Rewind. The Daily Rewind is produced by myself in History Talks with Garrett. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at the Daily Rewind Pod, and you subscribe to us wherever you're listening to this podcast so that you can get notified of future episodes. And if you are on a podcast platform that allows you to rate this podcast, please rate us. That way we can reach a greater audience. I will see y'all next time. You have a great day. Peace.